what's up, guys? Dale Valor here from Modern Valor Dating. Listen, I was reading an article from dailystar.net, and it was an article on what do women want? And it's almost like a universal question, man. I think Mel Gibson was in some movie that was called What Women Want, and you know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of like one of those things, like, what is love? And like, you know, and why do women only go for jerks and all that kind of stuff, man? It's just like one of those age-old questions. And, you know, here's the deal. It's not that difficult, actually. You know, guys make it a lot more complicated than it needs to be. You know, so I went through this article. Now, it's written in satire, all right? So it wasn't meant to be super serious. It reminded me of something like out of The Onion. And but it did spark some thought, and I don't think I've done a video that really condenses this into one topic. So I wanted to hop on here, drop this real quick, get it to you guys. So we're gonna hop into tip number 1. Let's go. Hey guys, wanted to take this quick time out just to remind you, if you're getting value out of this channel, make sure that you hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell, thumbs up the video, comment on it if there's something that you want us to touch on. We're all about giving you what it is that you want. That's what we're here for. We're here for you, and we don't want you to miss anything. All right, we're gonna hop back into the video. Let's go. Number 1, a man with boundaries. All right, and so what do I mean by that? You know, oftentimes guys are so easy to just neuter themselves and not stand up for what they believe in and the things that are important to them just to get in good with a girl. All right, so here's the way that I like to think about it. You know, think of it like this. Here's the way that I like to think about it. Think about like a walled city or a castle or something from like way back in the day, medieval times, right? And so what was that wall for? It was for protection. And that's also the boundary of that kingdom, right? So anything outside of that wall doesn't have blanket protection from the king. It only has protection inside of those walls, all right? You know, there could be robbers out there. There could be killers out there, an invading army out there. You know, who knows? Wild animals, all that stuff. So anybody potentially could be in peril by being outside of those walls. Now, a girl comes up to those walls and she says, please let me in. All right, so you go to the drawbridge or you send your servants out to the drawbridge or whatever. You lower it, open the gates. She comes in. Now, all she has to do is live by the rules of that kingdom. Now, this is where things get a little sticky, depending on what your boundaries are and your rules are. Some people, their boundaries are unhealthy boundaries, all right? But assuming you have healthy boundaries, unhealthy boundaries is a whole other video topic. You know, your boundaries are your rules, all right? And all she has to do is live by these healthy boundaries. And if she doesn't, you know, when she comes in, she's like, yeah, I'm cool, I'm down, I'm protected, all right, bet, I'm good. Okay, but if she doesn't live up to those rules and those boundaries, she is going to find herself out of the kingdom, not under that blanket protection of the king and his rules. That's why boundaries are important. And women want you to have boundaries. They want you to be secure enough in yourself to communicate what it is that you want. What do you like? What do you believe in? Your worldview. All those things are important, man. You know, so express them. Guys are scared to do that. You know, oftentimes anyway, they're fearful that, well, I'll get rejected if I say that I like this, or I'm into this, or I believe in this. I'll get rejected. Well, you know what? Here's the deal. Even if you do, wouldn't you rather, you know, be secure in who you are than fake who you are just so some girl that you don't even know may kind of like you? You know what I mean? So don't sell yourself out. Don't neuter yourself. And the irony is, she'll respect you more. She'll like you more for doing so. And if she doesn't, great. That's one more off the list, man. So, all right, we're going to hop into number 2. Let's go. Number two, being assertive. All right, now here's the deal with that. If you're not assertive, what are you showing her? It shows that you don't have a zest for life. You don't have a passion for things. There's things, nothing's important to you, that you just have no kind of drive or ambition in life. And those are things that are important. And she's attracted to those things. And that's why she wants you to have them, right? So if you show that you care about things and that you're willing to go out and do what it takes to make sure a goal gets accomplished, to make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, that you're going to do it the best way possible, that you're putting emphasis on things that are important to you and things that are important to her in some instances. But, the thing is, it's like this. Guys are afraid oftentimes, and this is where, you hear about like nice guy syndrome, all right? They're afraid to be assertive. They're afraid to speak their mind and stand up. And this kind of goes back to boundaries a little bit. They're afraid to stand up for the, They're afraid to stand up for the things they believe in, the things that they want, and are afraid to go out there and get it. A guy that is afraid of all those things, who just happy wife, happy life, things like that, where it's just like she runs the show. She's wearing the pants. She's calling the shots. She doesn't want to do that. Now, I'm speaking in generalities here. It's not 100% across the board. But here's the deal. More women often than not don't want to be the one calling the shots. They don't want to be the ones that are wearing the pants in the relationship. They want to relax into their own femininity, right? And so if you as a man, if you are relaxing into that femininity, you are essentially her girlfriend. If you want a girlfriend that's bisexual, act like that. Because essentially she's dating a girl. All right. So, we're going to hop into number three. Let's go. Number three, a man that knows who he is. All right. Here's the thing. A lot of times guys are very wishy-washy with who they are. They act one way with one group of people. They act another way with a different group of people. They don't really know what it is that they want all that much. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more at another point. But they don't really know who they are at the core. They're not comfortable in their own skin. They live in their insecurities. Man, look, there's nothing wrong per se with having insecurities. As long as you don't let it own you. Be comfortable with who you are. The things that you can fix, work on them. The things that you can't, let it go. Accentuate your strengths, man. Look. If you're a guy that's on the shorter side of things, right? You're a guy that's 5'5". Well, look, man, you're probably not going to grow. So, why worry about it? Why make a big deal about it? By you making a big deal about it makes everybody else make a big deal about it. There's plenty of things about myself that I wish I could change, man, but I can't, Like, for instance, I guess I could change some of the things, but it would cost, be a lot of surgery. My nose is broken in several places, so my nose is somewhat crooked. I have great teeth. There's nothing I can do about that. It was just, it was a birth, I was born with that, and unless I replaced all my teeth, they're just gonna be gray. You know what I mean? So look, there's nothing I can do about it. So I don't worry about it. As a matter of fact, I joke about it, I show that I'm not hung up on these things. So that's the thing, man. You have to be comfortable in your own skin. You have to know who you are at the core, the intrinsic value that you bring to the table. Those things are important. And the reason why it's important to her is because a guy that's secure in himself, a guy that's strong, strong inner game, those things transcend to all the other points that we're talking about. You will be able to lay down strong boundaries. You'll be able to be assertive. You know what it is that you want. All those things. So look, you have to know who you are at the core. All right, we're going to hop into the next one. Let's go. Number 4, a man with a purpose. Look, If you don't know what your purpose is in life, it is your job. Your purpose now is to find out what that purpose is. If you do know what your purpose is, your job is to stay on that purpose. Don't sacrifice things. Don't make concessions for your purpose. Don't trade things in. Don't trade your purpose in to get something else. That's your purpose. It's what you're here for. It's what you were born to do. So go out there and do it. Now, here's the deal. A lot of guys are like, well, my girlfriend wants to hang out and, I know I should be doing this, whatever it is that I'm working on, but she wants to hang out and she'll be mad and, I'm never going to hear the end of it, things like that. Okay, fine. Here's the thing. If you lay down that boundary sooner rather than later, the thing is, man, she's going to respect it. And if she doesn't respect it, she finds her way out of the castle, right? So that's the thing, man. Stay on your purpose. And if you don't know what your purpose is, you need to find it. Listen, we're doing a free live event via Zoom on January 30th. We're going to link it up here in the description. Listen, if you want to know how to get what you want, go on there, register. I want to see you there because not only are we going to show you how to get what you want, we're also going to show you how to know what you want. All right? Because there's a difference between the two. A lot of people think they know what they want when they really don't. All they know is what sounds right, what sounds good. Okay? We're going to go really deep on that, and I want to see you guys there. All right, we're going to hop into the next point. Let's get it. Number 5, a man that has his life together. What do I mean by that? I'm talking about having your life in such a way that you have things covered. We all run into adversity. We all run into struggles, but a woman does not want to be a guy's mom and run his life for him. She wants him to, have his own money, maybe have his own place, have his own car, have his life together in a way that is not just constant putting out fires. And she doesn't want to have to baby him and walk him through all these things in life. She's not raising a child. She's wanting to have a relationship with somebody, right? It's about her wanting a relationship with a man, not a man-child. She wants you to go out there. And this kind of sums up all the points all together. If you're doing every one of these things that we already talked about, this will be the result. You will have your life together, okay? Now, again, things happen. You get fired from your job. You know what? Okay, be assertive. Go out there and find another one. You get into a car accident. Okay, fine. That kind of thing happens. Go out there, make it happen. Figure out another way to get a vehicle. Whatever that is, go out there and make it happen for you, right? So listen, we did a video a little while back on identity, okay? We covered that in this video a little bit, but on that video, we go super deep on knowing who you are. All right, so what I want you to do is, we're going to link the video up here. I want you to go ahead, click on that video, check it out, learn everything that we're talking about there, and I will see you there.